Good morning, family. Look, new mug, Dunkin' Donuts. And yes, guess what? I'm drinking Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Yes, I am. I was kind of lazy, didn't want to make my own coffee. My son woke me up, went over to Dunkin' Donuts, brought me a cup of coffee back, and my girlfriend bought me a mug, Dunkin' Donuts mug, so why not? And it's good. I tell you, the way you should order it, where they get it perfect every single time, you say cream, sugar, and a shot of caramel. Ooh, I'm telling you, it's good. It is the best. And they get it right. You don't need anything. It's just perfect. But remember, okay, today is Friday, the 28th, I believe, 28th. I am home because I'm off today and my hair is wet because I just washed my hair. So that's why I have this towel. Not that I'm trying to make a fashion statement. No, I just washed my hair. So it's Friday. So I thought, since it's Friday, why don't I talk to you for a little bit and pamper me? Tomorrow I have to work. So that's how it works. I'm off today, so I work tomorrow. And it's okay. Saturdays are pretty easy going. So anyway, remember I told you I was going to tell you about my beach day and what happened? Well, child, let me tell you. So the kids and I decide we're going to go to the beach. And you know, normally when I go to the beach, I just sit on the side. I may get my feet wet a little bit. But basically, I just sit, read, eat, and watch them. Well, my kids, they were having a good time. And y'all know I don't have babies. They're big people. So they were out in the water having fun, all that. So they're like, Mom, come on, get in the water. So, first of all, let me tell you, let me back up a little bit. So you know, I've lost a couple of pounds. I said a couple. Okay, so it's in my chin. Don't go there with me. But I lost a couple of pounds. So I felt a little pretty good about myself. So my daughter was like, Mom, you should wear a bathing suit. Oh, I'm not wearing no bathing suit. No, girl. Well, anyway, I do own one. So I put a bathing suit on and had these bottoms. Like, they're sort of like shorts. I had that on, but they're loose shorts. So I figured I'm okay. And I had my little sarong to go on it. So it's nothing hanging out, nothing jiggling, nothing going on. So I felt okay, confident that I look okay, and nobody else was judging me on the beach. Although I saw some things, but I closed my eyes to it, so my sight would not be removed. But anyway, so we get there, right? So then I decide I'm going to step in the water. Well, I get in the water, and the water is freezing cold. You know, it almost makes you say, stepped in the water's cold, it chilled my body, but not my soul. Oh, okay. I was just saying. But I stepped in the water is freezing. So, you know, I stepped back. Then, you know, my kids coaching me on, Mom, step in a little more, and when the water, you'll get used to the water. Okay, yeah, all right, I'll do that. I get in the water a little more. So now it's like a little above my ankles. But before I had time to really think, I felt the sand underneath my feet moving. And when I thought to kind of back up, the wave came. Now, mind you, I wasn't that far from the shore. I mean, it was like to my ankles. That's how it was. The wave came, and when the wave came, the sand underneath I just fell. Well, child, I fell. When I fell, you know, I tried to get myself, compose myself, because it threw me off. It kind of scared me. I was like, ooh. So I'm trying to turn over. Well, while I'm trying to turn over, another wave push me further. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get up. The kids trying to pull me up. You know, now I see people on the side of the beach looking like, oh Lord, what happened to the lady? In the meantime, the lifeguards come. Now, you know what? You know the lifeguards sit high up in the chairs. We're talking about a big public beach. they come running with their little orange thing. And they come, and I'm like, I'm good. The water, I'm sitting in the water. So the guy said, no, you're not. You can't get up. I was like, true. I don't know, my knees locked. Something happened to me. Couldn't get up. Well, in the meantime, the lifeguard, 2 lifeguards got my hand. My kids got my hand. They pulled me up. Child, when they pulled me up, the water was below my knee. Below the knee. I said, I wasn't going to drown. He said, but you couldn't get up. You know, now I can't argue with the lifeguard because he was right, because I might have drowned if I couldn't get up, because every time I tried to get up, it just slipped right back. But I was so embarrassed. All the people lined up looking at me. I was like, well, you know, that y'all got your laugh for the day. That's how I did it. That's how I took it, like a G. Because I said, you know, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So got up, went back, sat in my chair. Didn't go back because I wasn't going to do that again. Wasn't going to happen again to me. My kids had a good laugh. Some of the beach people had a good laugh. Okay, joke was on me, but I'm not doing it again. That was my beach story. But let me tell you what else I got from that. Once I got home and I was kind of thinking about it, you know, I try to think of everything and flip it around and to make it a positive. I don't care how embarrassing or how whatever hurtful or painful it would be. I try to make it a learning lesson some kind of way. Just make it. So when I thought about it, I thought when the sand started moving, had I moved with the sand, you know, instead of trying to resist and trying to back up, but if I had moved forward, because I wasn't in deep water, but if I had moved forward, I probably wouldn't have fell. If I had gone, because the wind, I mean, not the wind, but the wave kind of carry you. And if you notice, when the wave comes, people kind of jump up and they're still standing. I thought about that, like, that's how life is. You know, if you try to resist the positive, you end up falling, you end up needing help, oh my goodness, you make a mess out of it. But if you follow it, you jump when that wave comes, you go with it. Because, you know, all of those waves, all that's not controlled by man, that's controlled by God. So I'm like, had I just followed, look at it, I would have been standing. And I wouldn't have had this crazy story to tell you. So that's the point for the day. Even though you feel like you're going to fall, you want to resist, sometimes you got to just follow it. Rise above that wave and you'll be standing. That's it. That's a good point, don't you think? I think it's a good point. So I'm telling you because, you know, we family and I feel I could talk to you like that. So my quote for today, my dear, I had it now. Look, I lost it. Oh, this is a quote. Do not learn how to react. Learn how to respond. That's a good one. Sometimes we practice on reacting to a situation. And now you know and I know, even if you're preparing for an interview, you kind of get in the mirror and you're going to say, you practice what you're going to say. You practice your eye contact. You practice how you're going to sit, you get your clothes ready, you do all of these things. But you need to learn how to respond, because there's some things that you practice for and prep for that is not going to happen. You know? Have you ever been mad about something and in your mind, I'm going to tell them this, that. But for whatever reason, when that person or situation come to you, it doesn't come to you the way that you thought. So now you got to think of a whole new way to react. That's what it means. You got to learn how to respond. Practice that. That makes a difference. Your response. So I have talked enough. We still under 10 minutes. See, it only took 10 minutes for me to tell you my story and make a couple of points. So like, subscribe, tell somebody about our relationship, because we do have one. Pass it on. Pass me around, you know. And I am good. You're good. Let's be good together. I'm going to see you probably Monday. Probably Monday. But in the meantime, you have an awesome, amazing day. Do it. And remember what I said, you know? Tell my story to somebody else, because you know it happened to you too. Don't make it seem like it's just me. It's not just me. It might be, but it's not just me. Anyway, have a good one, my dear. And I will see you on Monday.